Yo, what's going on, traders? What's up, team? I hope you're all having a lovely time. Man, we squeezed the market hard this week. I made more than $140,000. That's more than 14%. So I made more than 14%. And yeah, just yesterday I made 5.6%. I made 56,000 with the NASDAQ trade that I've shared with everyone for free in my Telegram channel. So if you're not inside yet, check the link in the description, join the free chat, and drop me a private message in Telegram as well. I'm gonna give you the extreme zone trading strategy for free, all right? So that being said, guys, yesterday we took a beautiful buy on NASDAQ, and I told you the day before that we are probably going to see bullish movements through Thursday and Friday after I saw that reaction on Wednesday. I was pretty sure that we are going to see bullish movements, because if you have Monday, Tuesday, the market is going down. Most of the time, Tuesdays or Wednesdays, the market will reverse and then make a trend move through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then on Friday, sometimes it kind of pulled back a little bit. That's what it normally does. I mean, if you think about a candlestick, what happens? The candle opens, right? And if you have a bullish candlestick, most of the time the candle opens, goes down a little bit, then makes its move to its high, and then the candle comes down a little bit to close. Most of the time, candles look like that. And based on daily movements and weekly movements, you have the same thing for the daily candle or for the weekly candle. So most of the time, if you have a trading week and you see the first 2 days going down, if you see a nice reaction to the upside, like a reversal sign, then you can be pretty sure that the upcoming 1 or 2 days you're going to see some movements in the other direction, because yeah, that's just the way it goes. People call it the power of three. You have the accumulation phase, then you have the manipulation, and then you have the distribution, right? This is how it goes. So this is what I use in my trading as well. This is something that I keep in mind whenever I take trades. I see what happened Monday, what happened Tuesday, what happened Wednesday, and based on these days, I can say what happens the next day probably, and I have my bias, and I'm looking for entries in that direction, right? So that's basically what we did yesterday, guys. We just followed my projections for NASDAQ, and now let's get into the charts, guys. Here you can see on the left side, this is my Telegram channel where I share everything, my trades, students' results, my results, everything. So if you're not in yet, make sure to join. I started to trade my $1 million account. I've loaded it up, man. I started this year to gain my confidence back with a smaller account. I started with a 200,000 account, made more than $100,000 profit through January and the beginning of February. And now I have the confidence to trade a bigger account. I trade a $1 million account. I take 3 to 5% risk, sometimes even 6% risk. And yeah, man, I'm ready to squeeze the markets pretty hard this year. And I'm pretty confident that we are going to make a lot of money this year. I'm willing to take the risks, man. We're gonna milk it like crazy. Just imagine like 14% this week, guys. I mean, this is ridiculously good. Let's see if we can continue like that. We nearly hit every trade. I just had like one losing trade, was at the beginning of the week. I was on the wrong side, got caught up. But then all the other trades, we had big winners. Could have made even nearly 300, 400,000 this week, man. But anyways, let's talk about our NASDAQ trade, okay, yesterday. So first of all, let's go to the 1 hour time frame, fellas. What we see in here, we can clearly see these highs in here. You see that? Those were some of my targets. I had these targets in mind. I had big figure number 18,000 in mind as well. And yeah, now let's get into the 5-minute chart. Let's see what we had in the 5-minute chart in here. For me, it was pretty clear. So this is what I saw before the session started. All of this I didn't saw. I just saw this movement in here. And we had some equal lows in here where probably a lot of stops are sitting, right? This was the last push to the high of the day. And then we took it out in here. Then New York session started. The New York Stock Exchange opened. And as you can see, we slashed to the stops. Had a strong reaction to the upside. We had a little gap in here. And then I think on that pullback I stepped into the game, as you can see here. Yes. Let's check the 2-minute time frame. So as you can see here on the 2-minute time frame, we slashed down, then the market was moving up pretty aggressively. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that buyers are stepping in. Then I waited for a little pullback, like a 50% retracement. I used the Fibonacci retracement. See, okay, 50% is here. And then yeah, I decided to step into the game, guys. The market pulled back, I stepped into the game, and then had my stop sitting below this one. I was willing to give the market a little bit more air to breathe in case it wants to come down a little bit more, just to get out the early birds. I had my stop sitting somewhere below in here at around 17,785, something like that. Just to make sure if it goes down a little bit more, I can load it up, get another position into the market, give it some air to breathe, and then let this thing fly. I was pretty sure that it's going to fly. I was just waiting, guys. This thing took like from 9:52. Yeah, I was getting in around 9:50 New York time. Closed my first position at around 1 p.m. So it took a little while, guys. Took a little while. 3 hours, guys, until I took my first profits. So I closed my first 2 positions with 20 lots. Banked 18,000 on both trades, and then later on when the structure broke somewhere in here, I decided to get out with the rest of the position. When I saw structure broke pretty aggressive, I decided to step out, take my profit. If we check the daily time frame, we are at around all-time highs, guys, and I think this thing has potential to get even higher, guys. Why not? Can easily move through the 18,000 and just continue pushing up. I will not be involved. I wait for next week, see what we have next week on the table. I hope this video was helpful, guys. That's it for today. Wish you a lovely weekend. We see us next week. And if you drop a comment below this video, you have the chance to win the Genius Trading Masterclass with lifetime membership inside the inner circle of our team and our group chat on Discord. I wish you good luck. Yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Peace out.
What you know, every time.